to our mat. We're going to start in child's pose and get some Sunday yoga going on today. So go ahead and go to child's pose, either hands to the back of you or take your hands out in front. And just settle your mind, start the connection with your mat, connection with your breath. You can set that intention, whatever you want to focus on. Remember, let that be your guide. Let it be about your practice. Start rolling your forehead from side to side. You can move your hips from side to side. And then roll your forehead over to one side. Press that shoulder down into the mat. Take your right hand, cross it over, and stretch. So feel that good stretch from your fingertip to the crease of your hip. Take a big deep breath in. As you exhale, roll over to the other side. That right side, press that right shoulder down. And then take your opposite hand, your left hand, cross it over and stretch. Again, feeling that from your fingertip all the way to the crease of the hip. Another big deep breath in. As you exhale, come back through to center, reaching both hands forward, sitting the hips back. Another big long breath in. As you exhale, come up to your tabletop. So we're going to do a couple rounds of cat and cow. So arch the back, look up, and then exhale into your cat, stretch it tall. One more. Inhale into your cat. Exhale into your cow. Come back through to center. Take your right leg to the back. Lift it up. Foot is flexed. Heels pressing away from you. And reach that right arm forward. So get a really good stretch from limb to limb. We're going to warm up our core, warm up our legs. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, lift just a little bit higher. I'll drop that left hand down, and then we're going to lift and lower that right leg. So just lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, we're going to do a little bit of core work. So you're going to lift, lower your leg, lift up your left knee, pull it in, and then take it back down. So lower, now lift, lower, lift, pull it in, take it down, lift, lower, pull that knee in, take it down, lift, lower, knee in, pull it down, lift, lower, knee in, put it down, lift, lower, pull the knee in, take it down. 5 more, pull it in, down, lift, lower, in, down, lift, lower, in, down. 2 more, lift, lower, in, down. Last one, lower, down, pull it in, and then stretch it back. Woo! Oh, that gets your heart rate warmed up. All right, come back to tabletop. Cat and cow, so arch the back, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Come back to the center. We're going to take our left leg to the back, flex the foot, lift it up. Now reach your right arm forward. Really get that good stretch. Remember, you're stretching from limb to limb. Fingertip to the heel. Foot is flexed. Big breath in. As you exhale, lift just a little bit higher. Now drop your right hand down and just lift and lower the left leg. Lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there. So you're going to lift, lower, put it down, pull the right knee in, put it down. Lift, lower, pull in, take 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 it down. Let's do 5 more. Lower, pull in, take it down, lift, lower, pull in, take it down, lift, lower, pull in, take it down, lift, lower, pull in, take it down. 2 more. Lift, lower, pull in, take it down. Last one. Lower, pull in, take it down. Sit it back, child's pose. So get that good heart rate going. Come back to tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes, lift up until you're down dog. So bend the knees, walk it out. Bend the right knee in, left heel drops down. Small little bend, push that left heel down. Switch sides, left knee in, right heel down. Come up high on the tippy toes, bend the knees into the chest, dropping the head low, hips up high. Straighten the knees and drop the heels back down. Look to your hands, walk the feet forward, going into that first forward fold. So let your head hang heavy. Hi. Shake your head yes, no. You can grab opposite elbows. You want to ragdoll. Then right to left, front to back. Loosen everything up. Drop your hands back down. Hands come through to heart center, round and curl up. Small back bend, swan dive back down. What are you doing, Ruby? Right foot steps back to your lunge. Roll the shoulders off of your heart. Plant the palms, step it back to your plank. Go shoulders in line with the wrist. Pull in the belly in, drop to your knees to modify. Chaturanga down, push back up. Chaturanga down, scoop it through. Upward facing dog. Lifting the chest, arching the back. Let's drop the right shoulder forward, look to your left heel. Back to center. Left shoulder forward, look to your right heel. Come back to center, tuck the toes, lift up, down dog. Big breath in. As you exhale, push your chest towards your thighs. Lift your right leg up, hold it there, press your left heel down. Now bring the knee to the nose, curl it in, push it back up. Now flex the foot and drop that hip down. So you want to make sure your hips are level. I'll bring the knee to the right elbow, push it back up, then open the hip, keep that leg straight and strong. Point the toes up towards the sky. And bring it through to your low lunge. Roll the shoulders off of your heart. Plant your left palm down, twist open to the right. Right hand goes up. Stack your shoulders, look up. Spread your fingers wide. Reach to something you can't grab. And then drop the hands, step it up. Forward fold, dropping the head. Hands come through to heart center, round and curl up. Small back bend, swan dive back down. Left foot steps back to lunge. Roll the shoulders off of your heart. Plant your palms, step it back to your plank. Drop to the knees to modify. Chaturanga down, push back up. Chaturanga down, scooping it through. Upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Stupid button flies. Now lift your left leg up, hold it there, press your left heel down, your right heel down. Bring the knee to the nose, curl it in, ow. Push it back up. Now flex the foot, drop the hip down, making sure your hips are level. Now bring the knee to the left elbow, push it back up, open the hip, keep that leg straight and strong. Point your toes up towards the sky. And then bring it through to your low lunge, roll the shoulders off of your heart. Plant your right palm down, twist open to the left. Left hand goes up, stack the shoulders, look up. Spread your fingers wide. Drop the hands down, step it up, forward fold, dropping the head. Hands come through to heart center, round and curl up. Small back bend, swan dive back down. Right foot steps back to lunge. Lift your arms all the way up, going into crescent lunge. So that back leg is straight and strong. Hamstring up to the sky. Really engage your glutes. And then start gazing up towards the sky. Spread your fingers wide. And then drop the hands down, step it back to plank. Chaturanga down, push back up. Chaturanga down, scoop it through up dog. Tuck the toes, down dog. Take your right hand, reach across to the outside of the left leg. Grab anywhere between the knee and ankle. Pull and twist as you exhale, suck in your belly. Take one more breath in. Exhale, pull and twist. And then release your hand. Let's level out to plank. Take your right hand to the center of the mat and twist over to the left. Left hand goes up. If you need to drop down to the knee, drop down to the knee. We're going to lift, lower the top leg, then pull it to the front and the back. So lift, lower, front, back. Lift, lower, front, back. 10, lower, front, back. Lift, lower, front, back. Lift, lower, front, back. Lift, lower, front, back. 5, front, back. 4, front, back. 3, front, back. 2, front, back. 1, front, back. Come back to center, down dog. Woo! Lift your right leg up. Bring it through. Right hand on the inside of the foot. Pivot the back heel down. Twist open to the left. Left hand goes up. Stack the shoulders. Really look up towards the head. Your neck allows. Take your left hand to the small of the back. Try to grab the top of the left thigh, or right thigh. And then start straightening that right knee. Think about lifting the chest towards the sky. Open the shoulder. And then come back to the center. Step it up, forward fold. Dropping the head. Hands come through to heart center, round and curl up. Small back bend, swan dive back down. Left foot steps back to lunge. Lift the arms up, crescent lunge. Back leg is straight and strong. Engage your glute. Roll your shoulders down your back. Look up towards your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Remember your breath. Drop the hands down. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga down. Push back up. Chaturanga down. Scoop it through. Up dog. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Take your left hand. Reach across to the outside of the right leg. Grab anywhere between the knee and ankle. Pull and twist as you exhale. Suck in your belly. One more breath in. Exhale, pull and twist. Release your hand. Level out to plank. Left hand to the center of the mat. Right hand goes up. So you're going to lift, lower the top leg. Pull it front, back. Lift, lower, front, back. Lift, lower, front, back. 8, front, back. 7, front, back. 6, front, back. 5, front, back. 4, front, back. 3, front, back. 2, front, back. Last one, front, back. Come back to center, down dog. Woo! Lift your left leg up. Bring it through. Left hand on the inside of the foot. Pivot the back heel down, twist open to the right. Right hand goes up. Stack those shoulders. Look up towards the hand. Then right hand to the small of the back. Try to grab the top of the left thigh. Open your chest up to the sky. Open those shoulders up. And then straighten out that left knee. Your hand can stay down or take it to the ankle or the foot. Back to center. Step it up. Forward fold. Hands come through. Sit down into your chair. Sit back on your heels. Big breath in. You can always reach your hands up. That's your option. Or hands at heart center. Let's sit down a little bit lower. One more breath in. Exhale, sit lower. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Shake it out. All right, separate the feet a couple inches. Padestasana from the front, both hands on the inside, or both hands stepping on your hands, toes in line with the wrist, drop the head. Lift the hips up, trying to pull that belly in, keep it tucked in. Remember, if your legs are straight, your arms are bent, flare those elbows out. Your knees are bent, your arms are straight. Take a big breath in. One more, exhale, pull, 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 and then release. Roll the shoulders, look up flat back, and release. Roll the shoulders flat back. Plant the palms, walk, step, jump it back. Chaturanga down, push back up. Chaturanga down, scoop it through. Tuck your toes, down dog. Lift your right leg up, open the hip and bend the knee. Toes going towards your left shoulder. Try not to come up too high on the right side. Now straighten the leg, knee to left elbow, twist. Plant that foot down, walk it towards the top of the mat, left hand or right hand down, left hand goes up. And then place that hand down. We're gonna line up the hip and the foot, drop down to that right hip, release the toes, and lift the chest. So it's kind of like a half pigeon, but you keep that leg straight. If it's too much, just bend the knee. It's fine. You're just feeling that in your IT band. All right, so we're gonna stay here. Tuck your back toes. Right hand down, left hand goes back up again. And then drop that left hand down, right leg goes up, up and over. Stay here, flip it over. Lift the hips, reach back. Flip it back over, straightening the leg, and then bring it through, low lunge. Lift the chest, hands at heart center. Take your left elbow to the outside of the right knee and twist over to the right. Remember, you can always drop down to the back knee if you need to. Just keep the chest lifted off of that thigh. You want more? Open the arms. Want more from there? Try your bound. Right, left hand underneath, right hand behind. 3, 2, 1. Back to center, drop your hands, step it back down dog. Optional flow if you want to go. 1 or 2, and then tuck the toes, down dog. Lift your left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. Toes going towards your left or your right shoulder. Try not to come up too much on the left side. Straighten the leg, knee to right elbow twist. I'll plant that foot down beside or walk it to the front. Right hand goes up. So this is your falling star. Lift the hips up, maybe reach back or keep reaching up. And then drop your hand down. We're gonna line up your hip and your ankle. Drop down to the left hip, untuck your toes, lift your chest. Got distracted, Justin Timberlake's on. All right, so you're gonna stay where you are. Your body stays where it is. Right or left hand down, right hand goes up, lift your hips, reach up. And then drop your right hand down, left leg comes up, over. Stay here, flip it over. Lift the hips, reach back. And then flip it back over, straightening the leg, bring it through. Lift your chest, hands at heart center. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee, twist over to the left. Palms in the center of the chest. Chest is lifted off the thigh. Remember, you can always drop to the back knee. Want more? Open up. Take that bound. See if I can go. 3, 2, 1. Drop the hand, step it back, down dog. Shake it out. All right, lift your right leg up. Bring it through, crescent lunge, lift up. So I'm gonna do a little Jill action. She was telling us about some stuff she did the other day. So we'll try to remember it. All right, so we're gonna do it 4 times. Bend the knee, lift up, one-legged mountain pose. Now take it to warrior 3. Take it down. Now yoga curtsy. So take it down, back up to warrior 3. Drop the hands, left leg over to the left side. Hold. I'll take it back, go back to warrior 3. So lift the hands and then drop it down, crescent lunge. So that series, we're gonna do it 3 more times. Bend the knee, lift up. So take it to the back, warrior 3. Yoga curtsy, down, back up. Drop the hands, take the leg out to the side, half T. Now take it back to warrior 3. Leg to the back, arms up. Take it down, crescent lunge. 2 more. Bend the knee, lift it up. Take it to the back. Now yoga curtsy. Take it down, lift back up. Take the hands down, leg over to the left. I'll take it back, warrior 3. Lift the hands. Drop it down, crescent lunge. 1 more time. Bend the knee, take it up. Take it back, warrior 3. Yoga curtsy, down, up. Drop the hands, out half T. I'll take it back. Now crescent lunge. Open it up, warrior 2. Interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades, right elbow or right shoulder to the inside of the right knee, drop the head. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands, step it back. Let's drop down to our elbows, low plank. So drop down to that low plank, hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Take a quick break. Child's pose. Woo. All right. So now we're going to do the left side. So let's come back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Down dog. And lift your left leg. Bring it through. Crescent lunge. Lift up. Woo. All right, so we're going to go to one-legged mountain pose. Bend the knee, lift up, hold here. Remember, you can always have your hands at heart center. If this doesn't work with your hands up, just take it where you can. Take it back, warrior 3. Now yoga curtsy. You want to take it a little bit harder. Don't put your hands down. Drop the hands, right leg over to the right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to warrior 3. Try to keep your balance. And then drop down, crescent lunge. If you want to keep your hands down, that's fine. All right, 3 more times. Bend the knee. Stand up. Now we're going to take it to the back. Yoga curtsy. Take it down. Lift back up. Drop your hands. Take it over. 3, 2, 1. Take it to the back. Lift the hands. And then drop it down. Crescent lunge. 2 more. Bend the knee. Lift up. Woo. Warrior 3. Yoga curtsy. Take it down. Lift up. Hands down. Take it over to the side. Take it to the back. Warrior three again. Drop it down. Last one. Bend the knee. Lift up. Warrior three. Yoga curtsy. Take it down. Lift up. Drop it down. Take it out. Half T. Back to warrior three. Drop it down. Warrior two. Woo! Interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Left shoulder on the inside of the knee. Drop the head. Take your hands towards the front. And then drop the hands. Step it back to plank. Let's drop down to our elbows. Again, low plank. Hold here. Squeeze belly button toward your spine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Go back to your tabletop. Tuck the toes. Down dog. But look to your hands. Come up high on the toes. Walk, step, jump it up. Forward fold. Hands come to heart center. Stop there. Wipe down. Take a drink. Woo! I don't know about y'all, but that killed me. Jill was trying to tell us what to do via text message, so hopefully I did it right. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna try that one. All right, let's come back to the top of the mat. Let's go to Tadasana. Toes and heels together. So lift your thighs up, turn your tailbone under, pull in your belly, lift up your shoulders, roll them down your back, fingertips reaching down. Tadasana, close your eyes. Just come back to your mat. Find your breath again. Calming your heart rate down. Big breath up. Exhale, open your eyes. Reach up on your inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Roll your shoulders, look up, flat back, and release. Roll your shoulders, flat back. Plant your palms, walk, step, jump it back. Chaturanga down, push back up. Chaturanga down, scoop it through. Tuck your toes, down dog. So half pigeon, lift your right leg up, bring your right knee behind your wrist, and sit down into your half pigeon. So try to get your knee and ankle in line. If that's not feasible, just take it where you can. Keep lifting your chest. Find in the center of your hips. So really sink down into your hips and feel where you can release. Whenever you're ready, drop down to your elbows. Holding this for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, drop all the way down to your forehead. So letting everything go. Let the hips release. Start the process of eliminating the emotions that sit in your hips. I got a little beach music. Hopefully that's coming through a little bit. A little vacuum florist spraying me every once in a while as it's coming through in the right corner. Feels good. It's hot outside today. The biting flies are out. That's okay. There be no worries, no cares. Let your emotions just fade away. And then slowly come up, hands on either side of your hips. See if you can lift your chest and maybe drop your head back, lifting your chest up. And then come back to center, plant the palms, tuck the toes, down dog, shake it out. All right, lift your left leg up, bring your left knee behind your left wrist, and sit down into your half pigeon on this side. Sinking down into the center of your hips and trying to get your knee and ankle in line. Just take it where you can though. Remember, be patient with your body, listen to it, and don't make it go someplace it's forced. When you're ready, drop down to your elbows. Hold a few breaths here. Start to melt into your hips, letting everything go. And then when you're ready, drop down to your forehead if you're not there already. And then, again, just think about things releasing out. Have no worries, no cares in these few moments. Remember, this time is all about you. Whether you take it into the corner of your room or lock yourself in a bathroom with the heater on, or you make your family go away from the pool so you can have it all to yourself. Do whatever you have to do. Remember, if you're not sane, nobody's sane. You've got to be patient with yourself. You have to be patient with your body. You have to be patient with your family. I know sometimes it's hard. But just listen to your mind and talk to your heart. Stupid flies. And back up. Hands on the other side of your hips. Lift the chest. Drop your head back. And then come back to center. Plant the palms. Tuck the toes into your down dog. Shake it out. So lift your right leg up. Bring it through to your crescent lunge. Lift up. We're going to bring our hands to heart center. And then bend the knee. We're going to back into that one-legged mountain pose. So stay here for just a minute. A few breaths. And then think about where your tree is going to go. Where do you want to put it today? So place that left foot where your tree wants to be. And the inside of the thighs, the hip flexor, the calf, the floor. Find the balance, find the focus, and then grow your tree up tall. Really extending from heel to head, and then release. Again, any version you want to go into. Find the gaze, whether it's on the ground, in front of you somewhere, or maybe you can lift up to the sky. Hold. And then come back to the center. Bring your hands to heart center. Back to your crown, then heart center. Bring it back to that one-legged mountain pose. Now we're going to transition going straight into half moon. So take your foot to the back. So however you want to take it into that half moon. If you want to go straight into it, opening up, maybe you don't even put your hand on the ground. Or if you put your hand on the ground, both hands, one hand, it's up to you. Remember, open the hip, toes are pointed to the left side. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take both hands down, and then we're going to step it back to our crescent lunge. So lift up. Reach forward, power. Take the hands to the back, palms up to the sky. We're going to go straight into Humble warrior, couldn't think of what it's called. Take your hands on the inside of the foot. You can drop down to the back knee. Right hand threads through. Place your right hand on top of your right foot, left hand on top of your right hand. Drop your head on top of your hands. So if you want to lift your knee up, tuck your toes, lift the knee up. If you want to go into bounded open, or if you want to go into standing splits, both hands down, left leg up, dropping the head. Try to keep in that bind if you can. If not, just unbind and hold. 5. Wherever you are. 3, 2, 1. Unwind and then step it back, down dog. Shake it out. Woo. Let's lift your left leg up. Bring it through. Crescent lunge. Lift up. Stupid flies. Oh, they're biting flies and they hurt so bad. Hands at heart center. We're going to go straight into our one-legged mountain pose. So bend the knee, lift it up. So we're going to stay here for just a few moments. Focus on where that tree is going to go. Remember where your left foot was. We're going to place our right foot in that same spot. So let's go ahead and go into it. Wherever that left foot was, place it in that same exact position. And then grow your tree up tall. Heel to head. And then release. Holding that focus. Ground, front, or sky. Remember, your tree is always engaged. Sometimes we come in here, we sink into our hips, we get comfortable. Find the uncomfortable. And then come back up, find your crown, heart center, go back into that standing or one-legged mountain. All right, we're going straight into our half moon. So take it to the back and then open it up, both hands down or left hand down. You can always keep it lifted, that's the option. Toes are pointing towards the right side. I'm getting attacked here. Opening it up, wherever it may be. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands, step it back. I'm sorry, I was getting bit. Lift up, crescent lunge. Now reach forward, power. Take the hands to the back, palms up to the sky. Drop both hands down on the inside of the foot. Drop to the back knee. Left hand interlaces. Place it on top of the left foot. Right hand on top of the left. Drop the head. You can tuck the back toes if you want. Remember your options. Hand on the outside of the foot. Open it up. Other option, standing splits. Dropping the head. Try to keep the bind if you can. If not, just unbind. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwind. And then step it back, down dog. Shake it out. Look to the hands. Come up high on the toes. Bend the knees. Walk, step, jump it up. Hands come to heart center. Stop there. Wipe down, take a drink. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and sit down on your mat. I'm gonna do a couple of little stretches here. So let's take your left foot forward and then take your right foot to the back. So you want to keep your knee straight, but if this is too much for your hips, just take the knee out a little wider. And again, if it bothers your hip or your knee or your hip, then just go into a seated tree, okay? So either way, wherever you want to go, you're going to flex your left foot, lift your arms up, and then reach forward. You're trying to reach for your toes, pulling your chest towards your thighs. And then come back to the center. Take it to the back, palms to the back. So again, you can stay onto your palms, or you can drop down to your elbows. If you want to go all the way to your back, you're always welcome to go to the back. Just make sure that right knee doesn't come up. If you feel this on the top of your foot, that's just that calcium deposit that we build up. It's just kind of loosening that up. So if you're on your elbows and you want to drop your head back, just drop your head back. It feels so good. And maybe you're not all the way down onto your back, but you can always take your elbows out a little wider, getting there a little inch by inch. Just take it with your breath. Drop your head back. Remember, each breath allows you to go a little bit deeper. And then slowly come back up. Now I want you to keep your leg just like it is. If you're in tree, just keep where you are. So we're going to take that knee out just a little bit wider. If it's already wide, just keep it where it is. If it was going forward, I want you to take that knee out wider. So you just grab your foot and open your knee up, or open your hip up. So take your gaze, you're going to go to your left foot. So left hand is on the inside of the foot, right hand reaches up, and you're going to go over. Try to keep your shoulders stacked. I know I was going over, but try to keep your shoulders stacked. Now come back to the center, take your right hand, reach up, and then you're going to go over. So you're going to go down on your right elbow, and you're going to reach towards the back of you. So we're going to do that with each breath. So lift up, and then go over, come up, and then go back. Two more. Lift up, go forward, come up, go to the back. Lift up. One more. Back, come up, go to the back, and then come back to the center. Woo! Shake it out. All right. So bend that left knee. Remember, take it in any variation that you want to go into. If your hip's hurting, just take it where you can go. So flex your right foot, lift your arms up, and reach. So you're reaching towards your toes, or maybe towards the ground. I know this hamstring is a lot looser than the other one, so I can go a little bit deeper. And then slowly come back up. Take your hands to the back. Remember, you're taking it in those variations and those steps. So if you want, keep on the palms, drop down to the elbows. If you want to go all the way down to your back, just make sure that left thigh doesn't pop up. You want to drop your head back. Remember, if you're on your elbows and you want to take it deeper, just walk your elbows out with each breath, letting go. And then slowly come up back to that seated. So take your right or your left knee out to the side. You're going out into that open. So right hand on the inside of the leg, left hand reaches up and over. Keep your shoulders stacked. And then come back up. Take your left hand to the back. Try to go down into your elbow and reach up and over. We're going to move with our breath. Lift up, take it over. Lift up, take it to the back. Lift up, take it over, up, to the back. Last one. Take it up and over. Take it up, to the back, and then come back to the center. Take both feet forward, shake it out. Now we're going to take both feet on the inside, open the knees up, grab your toes to your feet. Remember, elbows can be out to the sides of you. Your knees are up, just taking it out. Otherwise, sit up straight and try to lean forward. Try not to let your sits bones come up. I know there's sometimes that it feels like it wants to come up, but try not to keep them down on the ground. Remember, each breath you're trying to go forward and forward and forward till you get to that spot where you feel it. And then at that spot, take a breath in. As you exhale, curl your back. Try to touch your nose to your toes. And then slowly come up. And then feet forward, roll down to your back. All the way down. Whew, your first Savasana. Let's bring our right knee into the chest. Interlace by the knee or shin. Pull that knee in tight. Take your right knee over to the left side. Twist your spine out. Shoulders stay down. Right hand extends. Come back to the center. Peace fingers are going to grab your big toe. Send the heel up. Now take your forehead to meet your knee. Pull it in tight. Lift your left leg just a couple inches off the ground. Reach your left hand forward. Reach your right hand forward. Keep your shoulders lifted. Toes are pointed. And switch your legs out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your right leg up and lower it down. 3, 2, 1. Savasana. Woo. Bring your left knee into your chest. Interlace by the knee or shin. Pull your knee in tight. Take your left knee over to the right side. Twist your spine out. Shoulders stay down. Left hip extends. And come back to center. Peace fingers. Grab your big toe. Send your heel up. Lift your chest. Bring your forehead to meet your knee. Lift your right leg up off the ground. Reach your right hand forward. Reach your left hand forward. Point your toes. Switch your legs out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Left leg lifts. Lower it down slowly. 3, 2, 1. Savasana. Whew. Both knees. Pull them in. Reach up. Hug those knees. Grab opposite elbows. Take your shoulders back down. Knees are stay tucked in. So send your legs up to the sky. Keep your back down on the ground. So I want you to see if you could go into the shoulder stand. So if you're not comfortable with shoulder stand, just stay right here with your legs up in the air. If you're going to go into your shoulder stand, make sure you're up on your shoulders and not hurting your neck. And always make sure that you're looking up and don't look towards anything else. So when you're ready, you can lift up, take your hands to the small of the back, walk the shoulder blades in, and lift the toes towards the sky. Just kind of getting upside down today. Make sure there's no tension in the neck and you're looking to your toes. Don't look anywhere else. Squeeze your tailbone in. Lift yourself a little higher. If you want to go to plow, take your feet behind you. Hands can stay to the back or drop them down. And you just take it down onto your toes. You want to go to Deaf Yogi, take your knees by your ears. And straighten the legs back out. You can take the hands back to the small of the back. Kick one leg up at a time or both legs up at the same time. Squeeze your tailbone, tighten the core. Hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down into your final Savasana. Letting it go. So just melt into your mat. Let's take a few moments here to focus on our breath work. Feel the energy going from your heels all the way up to your head. If it gets stuck somewhere, notice that position that it's stuck and maybe send it down and then try to bring it all the way back up. So you're lifting it and then you're lowering it all the way down. So you lift it up from your heels to your head, and then you lower it down from your head to your heels. Let's do 5 more of those. So lift up, inhale, big breaths up, and then take it down, exhale all the way down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it down. You can do 3 more. So inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, take it down. Last one. Breathe it up on your inhale. Maybe take it past your crown, lifting it high, and then take it down, all the way down past your feet, and let it go. Stay here, just letting your breath move through your body casually, normally, with free flowing, moving that energy through your body. Take as much time as you need. Remember, Savasana is your time. If you're waking up, wake up slowly. And then remember to take a moment in your fetal position, being thankful for the new life, the new energy that you bring to yourself whenever you get on your mat. Sometimes I know it's so hard just to take the time for yourself, but I know for myself that it feels so good once I'm done. So take the time, be well, and have an amazing, amazing day. Namaste.